Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear? Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images. Yes, among other things. He's stable. There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land. Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside. We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir? Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks. What do you mean? Esther, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base. You can still turn back. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you've put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life. And I still want to be here to help you. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere. We're approaching their coordinates. Yes, no. I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action. I'm painfully aware of that, but you can be rash or wise about it. The more we learn about them, the more advantage it will give us in further negotiations. I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover. Yes, sir, I'm not kidding. If you... Can you tell me more? I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp. Over 100. Is it active? What about people? Can you see anyone? Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty. Just one? Is that all? And please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence, or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable. Me too, Doctor. Me too. I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together. We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Your only chance to get any information out of them is to offer something in return. Prove that you're a valuable... I was looking for a better word, but yes, a valuable hostage. Please stop, Doctor. You can tell me when you get back. In person. Understood? If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, Nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side? Status? Understood. Status? What's new? Right. Thank you. Ясно? Everything's all right? As soon as you find something. What? Impossible, even if there aren't many of them in the camp.
Ой,
Someone would have
секундочку,
noticed you.
погодите. Я же чат не запустил, блин. О, здорово, Анвар. Дела нормально, пойдет потихонечку. Вот играю, что-то забылся чат запустить. Замолу как. Да я заигрался что-то. Мне самому интересна эта игра. Чем закончится игрушка? Очень прикольная игрушка. Мне нравятся такие игрушки. Загадочная. Сейчас будем искать. А то я сижу без чата, ё-моё. Так, выходим.
Don't get out yet. Your life, Doctor.
Хочу не выходить-то. Какая разница, пока не выходите туда-сюда. А, хорошо.
You walked in, just like that. Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
У меня уже это...
Probably out of reach, or they took it. Flying over the base. Can you extract data from it?
Работает.
It's baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
Я 45 и за 44 что ли взял.
Seven 5-4. Yes, it's Gorski. Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins. While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now. The prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized. If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first. But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna. Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism. I'm all ears. The Invincible? What? They didn't move it? I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Почему звук исчез?
Quite late. So we had no chance to outrun them. So that was their last move. Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is? Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find. I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there. You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Этот самолетик посадил ты? Я уже не помню. Куда ты туда посадил? Вот он.
We already know that. Is there something else? Yes?
Yeah. Что еще тут есть? Опа, не работает.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Пищите верхний этаж, а как? Погоди, я только что вышел оттуда, там лестница вверх была. Откуда я выходил? Вот отсюда, что ли? Верхний этаж. Лестница была. Вот она. О! Денис, привет. Опа, защитная пленка. Пункт. Понятно. Все, что ли? Поле снято, проход открыт.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Окей.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship.
Ага.
Oh, lucky.
Поперли. А вон она, машинка моя.
Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or... Not here either.
Поехали.
Bingo. Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Так, я не туда поехал, да? Нет, не туда. Жалко, что карты нет такой, какой. Я вон оттуда приехал. Да? Я отсюда приехал, вот оттуда, вот оттуда. Погоди. Ой, мама, здесь яма какая-то.
Gigantic, yes. Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive. That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems. Also metal. So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar? Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours. How far to that convoy? Can I count on a tactical report? That's for sure. Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts? So, what's on your mind? Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna. Good. It's better to approach with caution. Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Oh, so you've already reached the convoy. Another one? How many of those did they... Is it active? I admire your composure. So you found someone. What exactly happened to them? How subtle. How do you know? With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No. Ясно? Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment. Perhaps it's best to hope, while moving away. If that's all... right. I know you will, Yasna. Proceed. Take your time, Yasna. Don't rush it. It's not unexpected. You are in a...
I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
Understood. Yasna, can you hear me? Over. Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest. All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there? What task? And why do you think it's stuck? Same as the ones before. So the Alliance came to pick the fruits. Could you retrieve them somehow? Which is more metal? fertile soil. So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor. Can you please check them, Yasna? Doctor, if it's all metal... Perfect. Interesting. Sounds similar. Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive? And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor. Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far? Broken its loop. So he must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now. Good. Please follow it. The robot? Shit. You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Run! Yasna? Are you alive? What's it doing now? Yasna, stay calm. No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't. You can't. I failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission. Yasna, you're alive. After a series of successful missions, are you safe now? And the antimat? You will you that we were doing very well. Outstanding results. Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine... I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to. Right. It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
Серега, привет.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first ambulance told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Давненько я тебя не видел, Серег. Как у тебя дела?
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived. We encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery. 25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field. A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely. Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh,
hello, convoy. Antka, come in. Are you there? Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart. Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base. But why? What happened? Scouts came back from this whole city. Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans. I think I've figured it out. Partially, at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field. The field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So, all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Так.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects? So that's how... Barrett. Can such a person learn the world anew? We both know this is going to be difficult. Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. It'd be worth examining. Confirm at least. Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it? Like, from bullets? But can you see past them? Just plenty of bushes. Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd. I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form? Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from. And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it. So it is operational, probably also in better shape than the other one. The cargo may be intact then. Will you dig a tunnel? Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground? Then you're looking at the top of the Energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface. They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all. We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign. Luck indeed. Its registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance. Of course, the force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear? Meaning? Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there. Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact. It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about? You'll have a lot of time to think about it. Now we have to check if you'll be able to leave with this transport. Very well. Just hurry up. Yasna, what have you done? What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Да. Интересно.
same thing over and over again. No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity.
Очень подаваться речь. Очень интересно.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I must see how many times already. You know that's not what I meant. That's not true, Doctor. What good does that do us, though? I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead. Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna. You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground? Can you get to it? Unhook it? If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker, two people alive. Have you lost them? Are you sure? What did they look like? I see. And now they are nowhere to be found. Doctor.
Так, теперь надо спуститься оттуда. Это как мне
That's what I'm
сделать?
talking about.
Этот не работает. Отсюда не спустишься. Или как?
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
Это интересно. Искать проход.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Так, мы вот туда.
How are you feeling? Well, please don't mind me. I won't turn grey a second time in my
Ладно.
life.
Тихо, 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 тихо.
Yes,
Аккуратно.
I remember. And you lost your memory.
Что-то за мной какая-то машинка.
Yes, now that's what you suspect. So it was the flies all along, in the case of our crew as well.
На машинке легче, чем пешком. Так, мы куда идем? Ага. Мы здесь. Нет, назад. Значит, круговую надо будет спускаться. Поехали. Где-то здесь надо будет как-то так. И назад. Я так и не понял, куда ехать, хрен его знает. Поедем. А вот он.
What's so funny?
Так, вот он. Ну, правильно мы шли, кажется.
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Чего?
The fallen recorder of Regis.
Опять фотографии. Берем. Смотрим, что там. Пятый день миссии, утро. Кстати, базы. Транспорт на склоне.
Which direction? Anything noteworthy? Or to the ship? So we won't find out anything else. So he's real after all. I never suggested you were. But nevertheless, I apologize. Shouldn't have doubted your words, Jasna. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more? we need to go back, I guess.
Так, а на этом я заканчиваю. Ребята, так что продолжение будет завтра. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Всем пока-пока.